MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball.
And good afternoon, everybody. You are listening to the second MLB The Show 20 simulation broadcast. This time we are here in Yankees Stadium for the first interleague matchup of this simulation broadcast series. The Pittsburgh Pirates finishing last place in the National League Central against the American League East Division champion New York Yankees. This is a very significant matchup, and it is all because of this guy, Gerrit Cole. His first appearance in a Yankee uniform against his former team, a 20-game winner last season for the Houston Astros, was second in a Cy Young Award voting to Justin Verlander, his teammate at Houston. He was also a huge part in beating the Yankees last year in the American League Championship Series. We start off in the top of the first. This is the shortstop Kevin Newman, one of a couple of Pirates hitters with a batting average over 300 last season. Gerrit Cole, the windup, and the first pitch of the day is a fastball on the top part of the zone at an 0-1 count. The first three batters for Pittsburgh: Kevin Newman, the shortstop; Brian Reynolds, the center fielder; and Adam Frazier, the second baseman. Cole getting the sign from catcher Gary Sanchez, the windup, and the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and a strike two. It starts off already on an 0-2 count. Gerrit Cole, 20 wins and an ERA of 2.5. Struck out 326 batters, walked only 48 in 33 starts. The 0-2 pitch, that is a swing and a miss on a curveball for out number one in the top of the first inning. The shortstop Kevin Newman, a couple of speedsters here on the Pirates lineup. Start off with the center fielder Brian Reynolds, or the next batter, the left-handed hitter, with a .314 batting average. First pitch goes under the zone at ball one. And the defensive lineup for the New York Yankees on the mound is Gerrit Cole. Behind the plate, Gary Sanchez. We'll be calling the shots. So the 1-0 pitch from Cole to Brian Reynolds. That's upstairs, and now it's a 2-0 count.
Very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature.
And the infield, Gio Urshela at third base, Gleyber Torres at shortstop, DJ LeMahieu at second, Luke Voigt is at first base. The 2-0 pitch from Cole is a foul ball past the third base side, past the third base coach Joey Cora, count it 2-1. Cole, 2-1 strikes a pitch. That's a fly ball. That one going right near home plate. That's Sanchez, who is under it, right near the third base line. And that is the second out at the top of the first. And it brings up our third batter of the inning, Adam Frazier, the starting second baseman. 278 average. 33 doubles for the Pirates. Very solid offensive outing last year. First pitch under the zone, ball one.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
And in a change in umpires from the last game, Freddie Ferguson, who was the second base umpire in the game between the Dodgers and Padres, he will be the home plate umpire here today. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Under the zone again, Frazier chasing it, and the count is even. Cole in the stretch, and the windup count is even at 1-1. That is a fly ball. That one going into short left field. Giancarlo Stanton is under it. He will not make the play. It'll be a one-hopper. Throw to second will cut off Frazier and will keep him at first. That is a two-out bloop single right near the line in left field. It'll bring up the outfielders for the Yankees: Giancarlo Stanton at left field, Brett Gardner at center, and Aaron Judge is at right. Mike Tauchman is the designated hitter. Here is the first baseman, Josh Bell, an all-star last year for Pittsburgh, with a .277 average, 37 home runs, and 116 RBIs on the season. The Pirates trying to start something after their first two batters are out of the inning. First pitch is inside, down and in, and under the knees, 1-0. Josh Bell and Gregory Polanco on deck for the Pirates at the 5 spot. The 1-0 pitch under the zone, 2-0 count. Gregory Polanco, the 5 hitter, the starting right fielder, coming back from an injury He only played 42 games last season. And after that, at the 6th spot is Jose Osuna, the designated hitter. The 2-0 pitch inside, 3-0. He's going under the zone. And all 3 pitches. And Josh Bell, 3-0, upstairs and inside, ball 4, and 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Garrett Cole not finding any control at the moment, especially against that at-bat against Josh Bell. So there are now runners on first and second. Gregory Polanco at a .242 average, 6 home runs. He was put on the injured list during the offseason due to a shoulder injury. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for an 0-1 count. Frazier at second base got on base on a single. Bell, this one a fly ball, an 0-1 pitch. This one going to center field. Back it goes to right center field. And Gregory Polanco has just given the Pittsburgh Pirates the lead here early.
So a 3-run shot to right center field.
Polanco making that quick recovery due to a shoulder injury during the offseason. And Pittsburgh already in the top of the first has a 3-0 lead.
Things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with.
And the rest of the lineup for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Jose Osuna, look how far this ball hit into the Yankee bullpen in right center field. Is Jose Osuna, the third baseman Colin Moran, the catcher Jacob Stallings, and at the ninth batter, the left fielder Gerard Dyson. The Pirates' new acquisition from the Arizona Diamondbacks here, Osuna, a .264 average. As he looks to continue this top of the first inning, Cole, the windup and the first pitch, is inside, just 2 inside for a ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result,
the Pirates starting off with a 3-0 lead. So far, that is a story. The Pirates swinging on their former pitcher. And the 1-0 pitch, a foul ball past the first base side. The coaches for the Pirates, Joey Cora at third base and Kamara Barti at first. And the 1-1 by Cole. That's a strike 2 looking. It's the corner. My mistake, the bottom portion of the zone. Goes down just enough in the zone. The 1-2 pitch. That's a fly ball. That one going into left center field. Stanton is running for it. Stanton can't make the play. Osuna's going to go to second. Brett Garner fielding it in center field. And Jose Osuna with a 2-out double. The Pirates already getting their workload in the top of the first. And they're still in the top of the first inning. Colin Moran, the third baseman, looking to continue it. 20 pitches for Garrett Cole. It's already not a good inning in and of itself, allowing the 3 runs, but he now has 21 pitches. A swing and a miss, strike 1 on that first pitch. So the Pirates with another runner in scoring position, Jose Osuna, the 0-1 pitch. That's a liner. That one going into short right field. DJ LeMahieu makes the play. And Gregory Polanco putting the Pirates on the board. It's Pirates 3, Yankees coming up.
It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh.
And we are now back in the bottom of the first inning. The Pirates starting off strong and giving their starting pitcher here, Chris Archer, some cushion. Very similar to Garrett Cole. Chris Archer has had some history against the New York Yankees, especially considering he spent the majority of his career with the Tampa Bay Rays, who were, funny enough, were second place behind the Yankees last season. A record of 3-9, an ERA just over 5. The first hitter for the Yankees is DJ LeMahieu, a Silver Slugger and All-Star second baseman last year. First pitch, a ball 1, up and out. 143 strikeouts, 55 walks for Archer. as he'll get the sign from catcher Jacob Stallings. The 1-0 pitch, that's inside, down and in, under the knees, a 2-0 count. And the first three hitters for the New York Yankees, second baseman DJ LeMahieu, the 2-0 pitch, that one down in the zone, but just getting in at the knees, 2-1. The right fielder Aaron Judge and the shortstop Gleyber Torres. And the first three hitters for the Bronx Bombers, Chris Archer, the 2-1 pitch. That's a swing and a foul. Past the first base side, count is even at 2-2. Archer in the stretch. And the short step back and the windup, that's under the knees and under the zone, full count 3-2. And a full count already on the first batter. Payoff pitch. That one is a swing down the third base line. The third baseman, Colin Moran, can't pick the ball up. And it looks like that may be a base hit, but the scorer's decision will be an error. Colin Moran fielding that ball right near the line. I believe that's a hit. If Moran wasn't able to make the play right near the line,
so coming to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Then it would be a base hit, but it will be called an error, and the Yankees would get a runner on first base. Here's Aaron Judge. He's starting right fielder, a very, very stellar career so far here in the majors. First pitch, a swing and a miss, strike one. In the middle of the order, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. The catcher, Gary Sanchez, and the center fielder, Brett Gardner. Archer 0-1, runner at first base. That's a ground ball. That one getting into the hole in left field. DJ LeMahieu going to second. And the Yankees have runners on first and second base with nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first, it brings up the shortstop, Gleyber Torres. And the Yankees looking to respond after allowing 3 runs in the top of the first. So far, the story in this game after only a full half inning. First pitch is a fastball outside for a 1-0 count. And Archer, runners on first and second. Peeks over at second base towards LeMahieu. The windup and the 1-0 outside. Count 2 balls, no strikes. And the bottom 3 hitters for the Yankees, first baseman Luke Voigt, designated hitter Mike Tauchman, and the third baseman Gio Urshela in the 9th spot. 2-0 count. And Archer, the windup, the pitch, swing and a miss. All right, fastball above the zone, 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch, that one is a fly ball above the zone. This one going into right center field. Brian Reynolds is under. It's going to make the play. Going to third is LeMahieu, and he will get there safely. And the ball getting far enough for LeMahieu to go to third. Aaron Judge will stay at first base. It'll be Brian Reynolds making the catch. And now here is the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton, as the Yankees will have a chance to get their first runs on the board. Archer, the windup and the first pitch inside, ball 1. And under the knees, Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 9 against Chris Archer in his career. 1-0 pitch, this one outside, 2-0. The fastball, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the defensive lineups for the Pirates. Chris Archer on the mound, Jacob Stallings behind the plate. At the infield is Colin Moran at third, Kevin Newman at shortstop, Adam Frazier at second. Josh Bell is at first base here today. 2 balls, no strikes. And Archer, the 2-0 pitch. That one's a foul chopper. He'll hit the backstop. 2-1 count. The outfield, Gerard Dyson is at left field. Brian Reynolds center. Gregory Polanco is at right. Jose Osuna is the designated hitter. The 2-1 pitch, that's another foul ball. This one going past the first base side. Count is even at 2-2. And the coaches for the Yankees, Phil Nevin is the third base coach. Reggie Willits is the first base coach. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. That's a fly ball, another foul. Stanton getting a piece of the ball in the last 3 pitches. He has something. Let's see if he can get the most of this at bat here. The 2-2 pitch. And a changeup under the zone. Full count, 3-2. LeMahieu at third, Judge at first, 1 out, 3-0 Pirates. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a fastball outside, and that will get for the second out of the first. Chris Archer winning that battle. He knew he had a couple of moments where he would have got could have got Stanton out. But Stanton just kept on fighting, especially with those 3 foul balls. First pitch to Gary Sanchez is outside for a 1-0 count. A huge out for Archer as he attempts to keep the lead for the Pirates 3-0 right now. And the game-tying run is at home plate. The 1-0 pitch. Archer, the windup. And the pitch, strike 1 on an outside corner on a 1-1 count. Especially against right-handed hitters, Archer placing a couple of pretty good fastballs in the outside corner. And has used a couple of them to his advantage. The 1-1 pitch. That one just gets a little bit outside, 2-1. The inning starting off with DJ LeMahieu getting on base on an error. Aaron Judge on a 1-0 pitch. My mistake, an 0-1 pitch. And a base hit into the gap in left field. Moving LeMahieu to second. Fly out by Torres, moves LeMahieu to third. The 2-1 pitch, that's outside, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the 3-1 pitch. This one a ground ball fielded by Frazier. Throws to second for the force. And they'll get Aaron Judge out at second base. And that will end the first inning as the Pirates will have a 3-0 lead. And we are now back in the top of the second inning. Jacob Stallings, the starting catcher, in the 8, 9, and 1 spots here after a very stellar top of the first inning. And Garrett Cole, the windup and the first pitch. This one a shot to right field, and that will fall in front of Aaron Judge. And a leadoff single here in the top of the second. They'll bring up our next batter, Gerard Dyson. His first at-bat as a Pittsburgh Pirate. And the first pitch, a strike 1 looking. Wearing the same jersey number as Starling Marte. The 0-1 pitch, that's a strike 2 looking on a fastball. And Cole already against Dyson. This one a 0-2 pitch, a fastball in the dirt. Sanchez preventing Jacob Stallings from going to second base. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball under the zone for out number 1 in the top of the second. Getting Gerard Dyson swinging. And we now go to the top of the order is Kevin Newman, the other strikeout victim for Cole, as he struck out in the top of the first. First pitch is outside, ball 1. He struck out on 3 pitches against Garrett Cole. And after that, Brian Reynolds got out, and the rest is history so far. The 1-0 pitch, a foul ball inside on a 1-1 count. And Cole, the 1-1. Runner goes to second base. But it will be a foul ball. And the count at 1-2. Runner went in Stallings. And Newman tried to make it where he can go to third, but it'll be foul. And the 1-2 pitch, that's a ball in, down and in, under the knees, 2-2. One out here in the top of the second, and a swing and a foul. Apart from the couple of bad pitches from Garrett Cole, the single for Adam Frazier, the terrible at-bat for Josh Bell, and the hit for Polanco, it's doing pretty solid. The 2-2 pitch is a floater staying in the infield. Gleyber Torres catches it for the second out. And they'll bring up the center fielder Brian Reynolds. The left-handed hitter, he popped out to the catcher Sanchez in the previous inning. And Cole, the first pitch is above the zone and a ball and no strike count.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And so Garrett Cole, the pitch count, one of the many things that we have to look at in this game, and the 1-0 pitch is outside. But the home plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson, saying that he swung at it. It was a check swing on the other batter's box. And the 1-1 pitch will be a changeup in the zone for a 1-2 count. 36 pitches through an inning and 2/3 for Garrett Cole. Runner on first base for Pittsburgh and Jacob Stallings. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strike 3 on a slider, and that will end the top of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on. And we are now back in the bottom of the second inning. Chris Archer back on the mound. A face-off against the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, starting with the center fielder Brett Gardner. First pitch outside, and a ball 1. With a .251 batting average. Last season, the 1-0 pitch, a foul ball down the third base side. It'll be Brett Gardner, Luke Voigt, and Mike Tauchman, the designated hitter. And the 1-1 pitch, trying that slider again. This one going way outside for a 2-1 count. The wind-up and the 2-1, swing and a foul past the first base side, and the count is at 2-2. A very stellar defensive player for a number of years for the Yankees. The 2-2 pitch, that's a fly ball. That one going to center field. Back goes Reynolds. Reynolds going back. He's going to stop. It looks like he is in position, and he will make the catch for out number 1 in the second inning. Which brings up Luke Voigt, the first baseman. The New York Yankees last year, they were a very exciting team to watch. A lot of key players. Luke Voigt, definitely one of them. Archer, the windup and the first pitch. That one a little too inside on a ball 1. The Pirates using the shift. Moran, Newman, and Frazier on the left side with Josh Bell playing where Frazier should be at second base. The 1-0 pitch under the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The Pirates leading by a score of 3-0 right now in the bottom of the second inning. The only runs coming in from a 3-run home run by Gregory Polanco. The 2-0 pitch, that one a ball hit into left center field. Brian Reynolds fielding it. Luke Voigt has a 1-out single. The second hit for the Yankees. This one getting past the shift where Kevin Newman, the shortstop, was too far away to getting it. Frazier going to second base. Here's Mike Tauchman, the designated hitter. Wind up and the first pitch is above the zone, and a ball 1. A .277 batting average. 13 home runs, 47 RBIs on the year. Ball, no strikes. Archer peeking over at first base, and the pitch will be a foul ball. Chopper down the third base side. And the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. The third baseman, Gio Urshela, is on deck. Archer, that one way above the zone, above the letters, and a 2-1 count. The New York Yankees, 103 wins last season. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And a 2-2 count, chasing that fastball above the zone. Runner on first base and one out. The 2-2 pitch by Archer. That is a fly ball. That one right near foul territory. Colin Moran is under it and will make the play right in front of the third base coach, Eric Summersgill. We're out number 2 in the second inning. Here's the number 9 hitter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela. One of 2 hitters in the Yankees lineup with a batting average over 300. The other being the guy on deck right now, DJ LeMahieu. As the Yankees trying to put the grind in against Archer. The first pitch is a very deep, well-hit ball. This one going into right field, as it'll be a one-hopper over the wall. A very well-hit ball. Polanco is the closest one to it and was not able to get it. As Luke Voit will go to third. That would have been the Yankees' first run if that ball could have just ricocheted on top of the scoreboard. But the Pirates will get a shot to end the inning. The first pitch to DJ LeMahieu, a swing and a miss and a strike one. A huge break for Chris Archer. And a chance for the Pirates to get out of the inning unscathed here, as the Yankees had the runners on second and third. The 0-1 pitch, that's a strike 2 looking on a pitch. Under the zone, maybe hit the bottom part of the zone at the knees. So the Yankees, best chance yet getting runs on the board. But Archer has a chance to stop it. Counted 0-2, the windup, the pitch. That's way above the zone, a ball and 2 strikes. LeMahieu yet to have an official at-bat. The second baseman, who was 4th in the MVP voting, got on base on an error. This one a ground ball fielded by Bell. He'll run the first and the inning is over. And that will end the second inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. And the Yankees are kept scoreless for a second consecutive inning. And we are now back in the top of the third inning. The Pirates still leading 3-0. Garrett Cole still on the mound, as Pittsburgh will have a chance to capitalize. Here's Adam Frazier, the second baseman. First pitch, that's a fly ball, foul. Past the first base line, swung so hard it put him on one knee.
1 strike now from Cole.
And Garrett Cole trying to get his footing. Trying to get his footing back after allowing those 3 runs. He's done a pretty solid job with that. The 0-1 pitch is inside for a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch, a curveball for a 2-ball, 1 strike count. And Cole, the pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball, 97 miles an hour, count is even. It'll be Frazier, Bell, and Polanco, the 3 Pirates who scored back in the first inning. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, another heater from Cole. 97 miles an hour. Once again, 4 strikeouts on the day for Garrett. Look at that slow-mo. That's amazing. Look at that camera angle. Oh, that's even better. And we now go to Josh Bell, a hitter who Cole had trouble with in his last at-bat. And the first pitch hit in the outside corner for an 0-1 count. It was walked on 4 pitches and scored on that 3-run home run by Polanco. Garrett Cole, the step back and the windup, the 0-1 pitch. And the shot, this one going into left field. It'll fall in front of the left fielder Stanton. And Josh Bell in his first official at-bat's got a base hit.
One of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is one of the reasons why they do it.
And now here's the right fielder Gregory Polanco.
He's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Here's Gregory
First pitch is above the zone at 1-0.
Pitch fastball for ball one.
Polanco coming back from injury last year, only played 42 games,
First with one down.
and he comes back strong with a 3-run shot into right center field. The 1-0 pitch under the zone, 2 balls, no strikes. Josh Bell at first base. Beautiful day here at Yankee Stadium. Beautiful ballpark. 2 balls, no strikes. That is a strike one looking.
And it's 2-1.
As down and out, but enough in the zone with that slider on a 2-1 count.
On 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Garrett Cole, 47 pitches through 2 1/3. The 2-1 pitch, that's a swing and a miss. Sanchez throws to second, will not get.
Skips in and he's safe.
Josh Bell
Play, but he's in there.
Well,
at second base.
just trying to get hitters out, and he's
Josh
having
Bell
a good
last
time
year
doing that, so as a base runner, that's a good time to
was
try to
0 for
steal
1
bases.
in stolen bases, and now he's got his first one in a couple of seasons.
As he should be.
Runner at second here with
The
one
count
man.
now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As the Pirates will have another runner in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch, this one a shot, going into center field. Gardner running for it, makes the play.
This will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much
As they'll get him for the second out of the inning. Which brings up the designated hitter, Jose Osuna, who got a 2-bagger on a 1-2 count in his last time up.
runner in scoring position with two gone. From the
And he
stretch,
got
here's
it
the pitch.
after
Fastball taken.
hitting a fly ball right near the left field line. First pitch
Hey, the way this guy
is a
is
strike one looking down and in under the knees.
I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Cole in the stretch. Josh Bell now at second base. The 0-1 pitch. That one's a foul chopper. Past the first base side. Cole got him to swing on a slider. And the 0-2 pitch by Cole. Swing and a miss outside.
Outside the zone that time, and that puts an end.
With another slider away from the right-handed hitter. The Pirates will get a base hit, but nothing much after that, as the Pirates will stay with a 3-0 lead. So far, the story of this game being the 3-run home run by Gregory Polanco. That's been the only big moment that's happened so far. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Chris Archer back on the mound, as he'll face off against the right fielder Aaron Judge, followed by Gleyber Torres and Giancarlo Stanton. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters. First pitch is a strike one looking. Down and out. A little bit under the knees, but it stays in the zone. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And a strike 2. On the slider by Archer past the right-handed hitter. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That is a swing and a miss on a changeup. And Chris Archer makes Aaron Judge sit down after 3 pitches. The second strikeout for Archer. Here's the shortstop Gleyber Torres, who flew out to the center fielder Brian Reynolds. In the first inning, LeMahieu, he was at second base. It moved him to third. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. Above the letters on a 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch, that one inside this time.
Hey, not a good spot to be.
Trying that
Down
slider
2-0.
inside,
This guy
2-0.
has some serious pop at the plate.
The Yankees with a
I'm
couple of
expecting a big
MVP
hand here.
contenders last year in the lineup. This guy being one of them. The 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider
Hey.
right there for a strike. No
2-1
shade at
count
that.
now, a changeup down and in. The windup and the 2-1 pitch inside, 3 balls and 1 strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the
There was a couple of
I know it's 3-1 in this situation.
MVP contenders. Gleyber Torres, he was 17th in the AL MVP voting. DJ LeMahieu, he was 4th leadoff hitter. The 3-1 pitch outside, and a fastball for ball 4. This is the first walk for Chris Archer on the day. 50 pitches through 2 1/3.
Bring that in.
And that will bring up Giancarlo Stanton. Just like with Gregory Polanco, Stanton, he was on the injured list last year with a bicep strain. He only played 18 games. First pitch from Archer. Swing and a miss and a strike 1. 3-0 Pittsburgh, bottom of the third. The 0-1 pitch. Whoa! Swing and a miss. And a strike two. That was a changeup that was way down and in. Stanton taking a chance at it. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three on a fastball. And Giancarlo Stanton, there's no question there may have been a couple of pitches there that he wished he wouldn't have swung at. But the end result will not change as the second strikeout for him today. Here's the catcher Gary Sanchez, a fielder's choice in the first inning that ended the inning, got Aaron Judge out at second. 2 outs, runner on first base, bottom of the third for Gary Sanchez. First pitch is a ball one, fastball under the zone. Chris Archer finding his footing in the third with the exception of the walk from Torres. And Archer, the 1-0 pitch, foul ball past the first base side. Unlike the Yankees, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they finished last place in the National League Central, a division that was won by the St. Louis Cardinals. The 1-1 pitch, a strike two looking. Breaking ball by Archer. The Pirates, 69 wins and 93 losses. It was the Cardinals and the Brewers who were the first two teams, and they both had a shot at the playoffs. A ball and 2 strikes. Archer getting the sign from Jacob Stallings. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strike three on a changeup. And Chris Archer has struck out the side. It is still a 3-0 Pirates lead.
Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by.
And we are now back here in the top of the fourth inning. The Pittsburgh Pirates leading 3-0. Chris Archer, a stellar inning so far. His best inning so far, struck out the side while also allowing that walk to Gleyber Torres. Apart from that, he struck out the side on an 0-2 count twice and on a 1-2 count to Sanchez. And now we go to the top of the fourth inning. For Garrett Cole back on the mound. He'll face off against the bottom 3 hitters. Colin Moran, the third baseman, will be the first one. First pitch, it is up and in. On a 1-0 count, Moran, he popped out to the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, to end the inning in the first. And the 1-0 pitch, a swing and a foul. Count is even at 1-1 down the first base side. It is Moran, Jacob Stallings, and Gerard Dyson. The bottom 3 hitters, the windup and the 1-1 by Cole. Swing and a miss on a fastball. A little bit above the zone. Moran chasing that one, 98 miles an hour. And the 1-2 pitch, that is inside. Trying that slider, and the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It is Moran, Stallings with the base hit, and Gerard Dyson struck out. The 2-2 pitch, fly ball. This one going into left field. Stanton under it, doesn't have to move far, and will make the play for out number 1 in the fourth inning. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings, a .262 average and a base hit in the second. Giancarlo Stanton, one of a couple players on both teams, the other being Gregory Polanco, recovering from injury last year to what looks like full form. But the stories between both those players are completely different. First pitch by Cole inside and a strike one looking on that slider. With Gregory Polanco recovering from that shoulder injury, he hit a 3-run home run, while for Giancarlo Stanton, he's returning from a bicep injury. He's just swinging at any pitch he can find, even the ones that he knows he can't make contact with. The 0-1 pitch is outside. This one a slider down and out, even at 1-1. Cole, the windup and the pitch, getting the sign from Sanchez. That one's a ground ball, fielded by Gleyber Torres. Throws to first, and it'll get Stallings in time. That is out number 2 in the fourth inning. Here's the number 9 hitter, Gerard Dyson, the left fielder. Struck out swinging in the second inning. And the first ground out for the Yankees here today in the top of the fourth. At a .230 batting average with the Arizona Diamondbacks. He also has 30 stolen bases out of 34 attempts. Cole, the step back and the windup. First pitch to Dyson. That's a ground ball fielded by Luke Voigt. Touches the bag. The inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning by Garrett Cole. The score will stay Pirates 3, Yankees nothing as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. And we are now back in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Pirates still sticking to that 3-0 lead. It'll be Brett Gardner, Luke Voigt, Mike Tauchman against Chris Archer in this inning. First pitch to Gardner is a ball one on a slider a little bit outside on a 1-0 count. Gardner, he flew out to the center fielder Brian Reynolds for out number one in the second inning. Luke Voigt getting a base hit. Mike Tauchman popping out in foul territory to Moran. The 1-0 pitch, that one a ground ball, fielded by Bell, touches the bag, that's out number one. Grounds out to the first baseman, Josh Bell, for out number one. Here is the first baseman, Luke Voigt, with a base hit in the second inning. He is alongside DJ LeMahieu as the two base runners who were the closest to scoring, but go in the third. Archer, the first pitch, outside in for a ball one. And the 1-0 pitch, Archer, this in the zone, even at 1 ball and a strike. Mike Tauchman on deck for the Yankees. This one a 1-1 ball. That one hit very well, but is lifted past foul territory. And Archer ahead of the count at 1-2. Archer with 4 strikeouts, 3 in the previous inning. The 1-2 pitch outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes of the fastball. Archer struck out the side in the previous inning. The 2-2 pitch, that's another shot in foul territory. And the count stays at 2-2. 64 pitches through 3 1/3 for Chris Archer. The windup and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a fastball above the zone. That is strikeout number 5 for Chris Archer. And Chris turning up the heat, especially in the past couple of innings. Recovering from the tumultuous first 2 innings compared to what he has encountered here in the last inning and 2/3. Here's Mike Tauchman. Excuse me, it's Tauchman. Inside for a ball one. And the windup and the 1-0 pitch. That is a swing and a miss and a strike one with that fastball, 94 miles an hour, excuse me. The 1-1 pitch, that is down and out for a ball 2. Taking that changeup onto the other hitter's box. Nobody on base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, the 2-1 pitch, ball 3. Tauchman popped out to the third baseman, Colin Moran, for out number 2 in the second. The windup and the 3-1 to Archer, or from Archer. There's a slider outside, just outside of the zone, and Chris Archer will walk his second batter of the game. 70 pitches in 3 2/3. Here's Gio Urshela, the starting third baseman. Got a 2-bagger, a ground rule double on the first pitch he saw in the second inning. And Archer, the windup and the first pitch upstairs, up and out for a ball 1. The Yankees so far with no runs. They only have 3 hits. The Pirates committing 1 error, and they've left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runners on in the first 3 full innings of this game. Archer, the 1-0 pitch, that's under the zone, ball 2. 95 mile an hour fastball. Runner on first base in Tauchman, 6 for 6 in stolen bases last year. The 2-0 pitch, that's a strike 1 looking. That fastball just getting in the zone. Archer in the stretch, 73 pitches. He's on a roll with the exception of walking a couple of batters. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a fastball above the zone. Urshela chasing it. With the exception of a couple of walks, he's had a very stellar last couple of innings. And has a chance to end it here. The 2-2 pitch. Around the same spot as the last pitch. But this time Urshela did not swing at it. Count is full. Archer in the stretch. The payoff pitch, that is a fly ball. That one going into right center field. Brian Reynolds and Polanco both going towards it, but Polanco will be closer And that will end the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The Pirates stick to their 3-0 lead.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready for
And we are now back in the top of the 5th inning. Garrett Cole against the first 3 hitters once again. This time the shortstop Kevin Newman. This one a shot past the first base side, making the first base coach Kamara Barti duck down. And the count is at 0-1. So it'll be Kevin Newman, Brian Reynolds, and Adam Frazier once again. The 0-1 pitch. That one a slider outside and a 1-1 count. Newman, Reynolds, and Frazier with the first 2 guys looking for their first hit of the day. Newman striking out and popping out to the shortstop Torres. The 1-1 pitch inside. And 2-ball, 1-strike count. And Garrett Cole, after that 3-run first inning, has allowed 2 hits and has struck out 1, 2, 3, 4 batters. And the 2-1 pitch, a swing and a miss for a strike to 98-mile-an-hour fastball. He's been touching in those late 90s and getting guys out. And the payoff pitch will be inside, or my mistake, a 2-2 pitch will be inside the fastball above the knees. Full count 3-2 for the first batter for Garrett Cole in this inning. The payoff pitch that is inside again for a ball 4. And this time is a slider. And Kevin Newman will get on base for the first time. He is 16 for 24 at stolen bases last year. So Garrett Cole, especially Gary Sanchez too, better have a chance to look at him.
Striding in once again, Brian Reynolds. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
And now here's the center fielder Brian Reynolds. First pitch, a strike 1, looking for his first hit. And we have the two pitchers for the Yankees in the bullpen. Chad Green, who appeared in 54 games, and Tyler Lyons. And the 0-1 pitch, fastball outside at 1-1. There's the manager Aaron Boone, who has done a great job with the Yankees last season. The 1-1 pitch, this one a well-hit ball past the third base side, pulling for a foul, 1-2. Garrett Cole looking to get some support in the bullpen. The 1-2 pitch, that one getting outside. The fastball, strike 3 called. Brian Reynolds cannot believe the call. And now we go to the first out in the 5th, the second consecutive time that Brian Reynolds has struck out. Here's Adam Frazier, the second baseman, who struck out his last time up. Throw to first and not try and get Brian Reynolds. The New York Yankees looking towards a couple of pitchers. One of them they've only used 11 times last year. First pitch is a changeup under the zone for a 1-0 count. Frazier 1-2 with a single and strikeout. It'll be Tyler Lyons, who pitched in 11 games for the Yankees. 0-1 with an ERA of 4.15. The 1-0 pitch, that is a strike 1 looking. On a slider inside, Chad Green, the other pitcher with a 500 record of 4-4, 54 games. And the 1-1 pitch, foul ball past the third base side on a fastball. Lyons, he only threw 8 2/3 innings in 11 games. The 1-2 pitch inside. The ball getting away from Sanchez in the dirt, but Newman will stay at first base. Count is even at 2-2. Pirates with a 3-0 lead in the top of the 5th. Runner at first base. Cole, the pitch. That's another fastball pulled past the first base side and foul. Adam Frazier getting a piece of the majority of pitches here in this at-bat. The 2-2 pitch inside, full count 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy
Kevin Newman, 16 stolen bags in 24 attempts. Talking to Kamara Barti at the first base side. He has a chance to run. He might go. Payoff pitch. This one a fly ball. This one going into center field. Gardner's under it. And he will make the play for the second out, which brings up the first baseman, Josh Bell. A walk in the first inning and a single and stolen base in the third, so far is pretty solid for him.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
And Cole, the windup and first pitch to Bell is a fastball just a little inside and a 1-0 count. The Yankees also have a couple other relief pitchers they could use, both with sub-2 ERAs. Adam Ottavino, an ERA of 1.9 after 73 games, and Zach Britton, 1.91 after 66. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball inside. This one a little bit higher under the letters, but inside the zone, 2-0. And of course, you got the closer, Aroldis Chapman, who will most likely close this game out for the Yankees if they can get past this 3-0 lead. The 2-0 pitch, a swing and a miss, and a strike one. This may be the final inning for Garrett Cole here in the 5th, as there are pitchers in the bullpen maybe ready to go. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner on first base, 2 out. That one a foul ball past the third base side on a fastball. Bell getting a piece of it. The big story so far for both sides. For the Pirates, it's Gregory Polanco's 3-run home run. For the Yankees, it is Garrett Cole getting hammered by his former team. And the 2-2 pitch will be a foul ball. This one rolling around the catcher Sanchez. Bell getting a piece of it once again. Runner on first base is Kevin Newman. Throw to first. Not in time. Looking at the 72 speed. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about here. 16 stolen bases. Just don't be surprised if he has a chance to steal here. The 2-2 pitch, foul chopper on the changeup.
2 out with the man at first.
And the Pirates looking to capitalize after scoring 3 runs in the top of the first. Cole ahead of the count at 2-2. Another foul ball. And another fastball. Garrett Cole throwing the 8th pitch of this at-bat. In the top of the 5th, Bell fighting for it. The 2-2 pitch, inside, full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the count is now full. Newman's going to run for it. Runner on first base. The payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. And the Pirates, once again, with multiple base runners on. First time that's happened since the first inning. And speaking of the first inning, here is Gregory Polanco, who hit that 3-run home run. If Polanco gets a hit, Cole is done. First pitch. That's a strike one looking. And then on a hanging slider down and in. On an 0-1 count, the pitch. That's a foul ball, fastball outside. With Polanco getting a piece of it. Apart from that home run, Polanco flew out to the center fielder Gardner in the 3rd inning. Garrett Cole getting the sign from Sanchez. Runners on first and second. That one a foul ball ripped down the first base side this time. And the count stays at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cole, the pitch. That's a strike 3 called, and that will finish the inning. Garrett Cole getting out of the 5th unscathed. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. The Pirates still with that 3-run lead.
Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
And we are now back in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Pirates still with that 3-0 lead. Garrett Cole most likely done for the day. Although it will not be surprising if he can get into the 6th, considering how solid he has been after allowing those 3 runs in the first inning. Chris Archer, apart from a couple of rough innings, especially in the 1st and 2nd innings, so far that's been the most active, has been dominant on the mound. He struck out the side in the 3rd, struck out a batter in the 4th. And Chris Archer on the mound once again in the bottom of the 5th. He has been absolutely stellar, keeping the Yankees scoreless after 4. And we now go to the top of the order once again. Just like with Garrett Cole against Pittsburgh, it'll be Chris Archer here against the Yankees. They'll face off against DJ LeMahieu. First pitch, a ball one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
And the 1-0 pitch, that is under the zone at 2 balls, no strikes. They got a couple of pitchers in the bullpen for Pittsburgh. Chris Stratton, 1-1 with an ERA of 3.66 in 28 games. And the 2-0 pitch, a ball inside, 3 balls, no strikes. And Nick Birdie, the 26-year-old, and the 2-1 pitch, 11 games last year, a 2-1 record. Excuse me, with an ERA of 9.35, allowing 9 runs in 8 2/3. And the 3-0 pitch, a strike one. Called. The count at 3-1, and it'll be a swung on foul ripped towards the first base dugout. Count is full at 3-2. And Archer, the windup and the payoff pitch. That is a line drive ball to center field, and Brian Reynolds is there. Chris Archer wins the battle for out number 1. In the bottom of the 5th inning, here's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. We got a base hit in the 1st inning.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
And you got the pair of relievers, both right-handed pitchers, Chris Stratton and Nick Birdie. Birdie, a former star at the University of Louisville. First pitch is inside for a ball one. And another inside pitch. First 2 pitches for Archer, a pair of breaking balls inside and a 2-0 count. And the 2-0 pitch, this time it's a breaking ball in the zone. Judge getting a piece of that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gleyber Torres on deck. The 2-1 pitch from Chris. And a swing and a miss. And a strike 2. This time on the changeup. And Archer, the windup, ahead of the count. 2-2. This is a swing and a miss on an inside fastball. Second time that Archer has struck out Judge. And it is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the day, and 4 2/3 for Chris Archer. And Chris Archer had a 9-loss season. You could hardly tell here today. Gleyber Torres 0 for 1. First pitch is a foul ball and a fastball. Gleyber Torres flying out to the center fielder Brian Reynolds, walking on 5 pitches in the 3rd. And the score right now, Pirates 3, Yankees nothing. In the bottom of the 5th, Archer, the windup and the pitch. That's a fastball down the hole, 0-2. Strike 2 called. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Archer, the 0-2 pitch. That is a strike 3 called. On the changeup, up and out. And Archer's got a pair of strikeouts. The score staying at 3-0 Pittsburgh.
Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
And now we got a new pitcher for the Yankees, Chad Green. 4-4 with an ERA of 4.17. And his first batter will be Jose Osuna. Who is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout against Garrett Cole, whose day is done. First pitch, a swing and a miss. And a strike 1. Garrett Cole, 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, excuse me. Has walked 3 batters and struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 0-1 pitch, a hard hit ground ball to the first baseman Luke Voigt for out number 1 in the top of the 6th. And now here's Colin Moran looking for his first hit of the day. And Chad Green making his debut with the Yankees back in 2016. He was drafted by Detroit, and after a couple of years in the minors was traded to the Yankees. First pitch is a strike one looking. Looks like Tyler Lyons will still be warming up in the bullpen. Now is Tommy Kahnle, the 29-year-old, taking Green's spot. The 0-1 pitch, fly ball. This one to short right. DJ LeMahieu's under it and will make the play for out number 2 in the 6th. So it'll be Lyons and Kahnle. Kahnle 72 appearances with the Yankees, 3-2 with an ERA of 3.67. A very solid ERA all around for Yankees pitching. A 4.31 team ERA, which is 6th in the American League. The starting catcher Jacob Stallings, 1 for 2. The first pitch is a foul ball past the first base side at 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Chad Green traded from the Tigers to the Yankees in 2015 and was promoted up and made his debut a year later. The 0-1 pitch inside on a fastball, leaving it 1-1. First ball thrown by Chad Green. Garrett Cole online for the loss at the moment because of the 3-run home run that he allowed to Gregory Polanco all the way back in the top of the first. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball under the zone at 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. And a fastball down the middle at 2-2. Not as fast as Garrett's, but Chad Green with a pretty solid heater going towards the late 90s as well, 95-96. 2-2 pitch. That one going down and in. And the fastball for a full count. Gerard Dyson looking for his first hit. And the payoff pitch by Green, fly ball. This one going into right field. Back goes Judge. Aaron Judge is at the warning track and will make the play. Chad Green getting out of a scared and the top of the 6th. And the New York Yankees trying to get their first run of the game. 3-0 Pittsburgh.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but
and we are now back in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this.
Chris Archer back on the mound. He has thrown 90 pitches through 5 full innings. You have Giancarlo Stanton, who is not having a career day, as he struck out in both of his appearances today. Stanton, Sanchez, and Gardner. And the first pitch from Chris Archer, a strike one looking. Strike looking at the knees. We now have an update in the Pirates bullpen. Nick Birdie's still on the mound, but instead of Chris Stratton, it will be Michael Feliz, who pitched in 58 games for Pittsburgh with a .500 record of 4-4. The 0-1 pitch is a
this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Is a slider down and a little bit out for a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And another case of erratic swinging by Stanton, a count at 1-2. So it'll be Nick Birdie still, the 26-year-old from Louisville, and you have Michael Feliz, who is also in the bullpen replacing Chris Stratton. The 1-2 pitch, that is outside, just a little bit outside. On a 2-2 count, Feliz 4-4 with an ERA just under 4 at 3.99. The 2-2 pitch, fly ball, and the slider.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up.
My mistake, that was the.
But it was right down the shoe.
My mistake, that was the changeup. The 2-2 pitch, that is a swing and a miss on a fastball down and in. And Giancarlo Stanton, he is 0 for 12 against Chris Archer in his career. He has struck out 8 times against him. He is not able to get anything against Chris. And we now go to the catcher Gary Sanchez, 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a strikeout of his own. That is also Chris Archer's 7th strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My mistake is 8 strikeouts. First pitch to Sanchez in short right center. Polanco trying to dive for it, cannot make the play.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the
on the first pitch to Sanchez. And the Yankees will get their first base runner on. I believe they're going to call that a base hit due to Polanco's efforts trying to dive for it. That is what we're going to call it here as we're waiting for the result from what the game says. So Brett Gardner is up to the plate. First pitch, a strike one called. And the Yankees getting their first hit, assuming this is a hit, since the second inning with Gio Urshela's ground rule double. The 0-1 pitch is upstairs at a fastball 1-1. As Gregory Polanco with the effort trying to dive for it.
100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Archer, the 1-1 swing and a miss on that changeup, 1-2. Gardner flying out to center field, grounding out to the first baseman Josh Bell, 1-2. Archer at 100 pitches, and this pitch should be a fastball up and out. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Chris.
He's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And Archer, the 2-2 pitch, inside. A full count, 3-2. 102 pitches for Chris Archer through 5 1/3. He has a very solid 5 1/3. Full count, 3-2. The pitch. That is a ball past the first base side. That was ripped past Josh Bell, but it'll land in foul territory. Count is full at 3-2. And the payoff pitch, that is another foul ball that is also ripped past the first base side. Brett Gardner adding more pitches onto the pitch count for Archer. Count stays full. Archer getting the sign from Stallings. This one a fly ball. Stallings looking for it. This one getting right near the third base line and home plate. A huge out for Archer. He'll have a chance to throw 6 full if he can get this next batter out, Luke Voigt. And they're going to call that a base hit indeed. Gary Sanchez with the first hit for the Yankees since the second inning. Luke Voigt, the first baseman, 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout in the second inning and fourth. First pitch, strike one looking.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to
43 balls, 63 strikes.
So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down
and
to
the pitch count is key here, especially around this part in the game. The 0-1 pitch is low and inside, 1-1. Luke Voigt, he got a base hit in the second inning and struck out swinging on a 2-2 count in the fourth. Archer getting the sign from Stallings. The 1-1 pitch, fly ball. This one right near the line, but it'll pull into foul territory into the stands. Archer ahead of the count at 1-2. Eight strikeouts. The 1-2 pitch, fly ball. This one down the line, this time in left field. Going to the stands there, and the count will stay at 1-2. Chris Archer, 8 strikeouts against the Bronx Bombers at Yankee Stadium. Bottom of the 6th. Archer getting the sign from Stallings against the right-handed hitter Luke Voigt. The windup, the pitch, swing and a miss. That's number 9. Strikeouts. And number 9 for Archer. No outs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on. 3-0 Pittsburgh.
Tyler Lyons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
And now we are back in the top of the 7th inning. We have another pitcher for the Yankees, Tyler Lyons, who pitched in 11 games for the Yankees last season, 0-1 with an ERA of 4.15. First pitch will be a pop-up bunt from Gerard Dyson. Running in to make the play is Urshela, the third baseman for out number 1. Chad Green, he throws 1 inning and is all goose eggs.
So the Pirates
So taking over Lions' spot will be Jonathan Holder, who has pitched in 34 games for the Yankees, 5-2 with an ERA of 6.31, and he'll be pitching alongside Tommy Kahnle in the bullpen right now. Top of the order is Kevin Newman, who will throw a changeup up and in.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really
Dyson, Newman, and Reynolds. And Lyons the pitch. That is a strike one looking.
And trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know
on
them
a
is to go out and produce.
Slider. And the 1-1 pitch. This one a fastball also above the zone. Right field is Aaron Judge, who will make the play for out number 2. Tyler Lyons, 0-1 with an ERA of 4.15. He has thrown in 8 2/3 innings for the Yankees, allowing 4 earned runs, walking 2, striking out 12. Now here's the number 2 hitter, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts against him. First pitch is a foul ball. That'll hit the netting behind home plate, count at 0-1. So one of 2 pitchers for the Pirates will walk up to the mound. It'll be either Michael Feliz or Nick Birdie. The 0-1 pitch, ground ball, fielded by DJ LeMahieu, throws to first. It's in time, and that is a very quick top of the 7th inning. 1-2-3 for Tyler Lyons. The score stays Pittsburgh 3, New York nothing. And we are now back in the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be Michael Feliz in the bullpen.
Last half of the 7th here, so stepping in, Mike Tauchman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't
Pitched in 58 games for the Pirates last season. He'll face off against Mike Tauchman to start it off. First pitch, a strike one looking. Chris Archer, 6 innings with 9 strikeouts, no runs, 4 hits. And has walked 2 batters. He's online for the win today. Feliz, the 0-1 pitch. That is a swing and a miss. And a strike 2 for another fastball. First 95 and then 96. Both on the outside corner. There'll be Tauchman, Urshela, and LeMahieu. The 0-2 pitch, that pitch above the zone. At a ball and 2 strikes, Tauchman 0 for 1 with a pop out to the third baseman Colin Moran and a walk in the 4th. The 1-2 pitch, that is a foul ball. A fastball just getting outside. So Feliz pitching in 56 1/3 innings, 44 hits, 25 earned runs, walked 27 batters. He struck out 73. The 1-2 pitch, that one just going under the zone on a breaking ball. Count is even at 2-2. Is Tauchman, Urshela, and LeMahieu. 2-2. Feliz in the stretch, getting the sign from Stallings inside. Full count 3-2 on that fastball. The big story is Gregory Polanco's 3-run home run. The payoff pitch, that is a fly ball. That one going in the center field. Back goes Reynolds. Reynolds going for it. That's right near the gap. Will that fall? And it will be gone. Over the wall. And Mike Tauchman, the first hitter for Pirates relief pitching, has just got the first run of the game. And the Yankees trying to start the comeback by cutting the Pirate lead down to 2. Tauchman with 13 home runs last season, and he has a pitch with just enough carry to get away from Brian Reynolds. And a pitch that just gets into the Yankee bullpen, and the Pirates now only lead by 2. Here's Gio Urshela, the number 9 hitter. First pitch is a ball 1. Unclear about the 2 pitchers in the bullpen. Assuming Nick Birdie is still on there. Felipe Vasquez expected to pitch for the Pirates in the next couple of innings. 28 saves, an ERA of 1.65. The 1-0 pitch, that ball is ripped. Past the third base side, count is even at 1-1.
Sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Base is empty here with nobody out.
And Feliz, the windup and the 1-1 net pitch. Hitting the corner outside, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. That one going down and out, 3 balls and a strike. Feliz making his debut with the Houston Astros. Signed with him as an international free agent in 2014. The 3-1 pitch fastball. This one a ground ball to Adam Frazier. Throws to first. No, get him in time, for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. As I'll now go to the top of the order and DJ LeMahieu, the pitcher Michael Feliz. He's signed with the Astros as an international free agent in 2010 and made his debut with the Astros in 2015. And made his debut in 2016. Got a World Series ring with the Astros in 2017. First pitch to LeMahieu, a strike 1, looking at the knees on the bottom part of the zone. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball. LeMahieu at 0-2. Got on base on an error in the first inning. Feliz getting the sign from Stallings. Wind up in the pitch. That is lower than the last pitch. And the count is even at 1-1. Under the knees to the right-handed hitter LeMahieu. Feliz in the stretch, 1-1 outside. Way outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Chris Archer, once again, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, walked twice, and struck out 9. LeMahieu getting on base on an error by the third baseman Colin Moran in the first inning. Grounded out to Josh Bell, flew out to Brian Reynolds. The 2-1 pitch. A fly ball. This one staying in the infield. Josh Bell is under it and will make the catch for out number 2. Which brings us to the right fielder, Aaron Judge, who got a base hit in the first inning. The big hitters today for the Yankees have been fairly quiet, with Aaron Judge striking out his last couple of times. Gleyber Torres 0 for 2 with a flyout, a walk, and a strikeout. And my God, Giancarlo Stanton striking out 3 times. So now here is the next pitcher for the Pirates, and that would be Kyle Crick.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Who will face off against Aaron Judge. Crick, 52 games, 3-7 with an ERA of 4.96. First pitch, a ball 1. So 2/3 of an inning for Michael Feliz, allowing 1 hit, 1 run, walking no one, and striking out no one. And that will be enough before pitching coach Ray Siraj walks up to the mound to take him out. And the 1-0 pitch. Out of the zone, 2 balls and no strikes. Kyle Crick, 3-7, an ERA of 4.96. Striking out 61 batters in 49 innings. And looks to get out of the inning here. Crick, the windup and the 2-0 pitch. That's a swing and a miss and a strike 1 on a fastball outside the zone. The 2-1 pitch. This one, a well-hit ball going to left field. Gerard Dyson in front of the warning track is under it and is going to make the catch, and that is going to end the 7th inning. The Yankees will get their first run of the game on a solo home run by Mike Tauchman, but the Pirates will still have the lead. The score right now, the Pirates 3, Yankees now with 1.
Set to get underway.
And we are now back in the top of the 8th inning. Tyler Lyons back on the mound, giving the nod to throw another inning as he'll face off against Adam Frazier. First pitch and a fastball under the zone for a ball and no strikes. Frazier, Josh Bell, and Gregory Polanco. And the 1-0 pitch. Throwing a breaking ball, Frazier getting a piece of that. And Lyons the 1-1. Strike 2 looking on the top part of the zone right near the letters. And a ball and 2 strikes. It'll be Frazier, Josh Bell, and Gregory Polanco, the 1-2 pitch fastball.
Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
And a ball and 2 strikes. The windup by Lyons. This one a short grounder. This one fielded by Lyons. Throws to first. It will just get it in time by half a step. That was a very small and short chopper that Lyons will pick up. Will throw to Luke Voigt in time for the first out. In the top of the 8th, here is Josh Bell. This time he is in the right-handed batter's box compared to his first couple of at-bats. And the first pitch, a ball 1. Tyler Lyons getting drafted by the Yankees in 2009 out of Oregon State. The 0-1 pitch, ball 2. And a 2-ball, no-strike count. That is a ball 3. With 3 pitches going inside. Lyons was drafted by the Yankees in 2009 but chose to stay in school. He got drafted by the Cardinals in 2010 and signed it. And a 3-0 pitch, ball 4, just gets outside compared to the 3 inside pitches. And Josh Bell will go to first base. It looks like Larry Rothschild may go to the mound here, but he will not. Lyons will stay at the plate. The play of the game so far is from this guy, Gregory Polanco. He hit a fastball from Garrett Cole over the wall in right center field, and the Yankees were facing a 3-0 deficit for the majority of this game. They now face a 3-1 deficit. The first pitch from Lyons to Polanco outside, and a ball 1. The Pirates with a runner on first base. Bell walked for the 3rd time today, scoring in 1 occasion.
Runners on first with 1 down.
And the 1-0 pitch, that is
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
a pitch down and in under the knees, trying to get him with that slider at 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, 3 balls and no strikes. Lyons trying to prevent any damage here in the 8th inning. And Lyons, he was drafted by the Cardinals in 2010 and played for them 3 years later.
Has a look, now the pitch.
And the 3-0 pitch, a strike 1 looking.
Really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And funny enough, he started off the 2019 offseason as a minor leaguer for the Pirates. The 3-1 pitch, a swing and a miss on a slider down and in. Polanco chasing that one, count is full. 1 out at the top of the 8th. 3-1 Pittsburgh. The payoff pitch, foul ball past the third base line. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Lyons, he got picked up in a minor league deal with the Yankees back in August of last year. And the payoff pitch just went a shot going into right center field. Going forward is Gardner, who will make the play for out number 2 in the top of the 8th. The score right now, 3-1 Pittsburgh. The designated hitter, Jose Osuna, walking up to the plate. This clip brought to you by the YouTube channel, Simulation Nation. Just like with the first one. Tyler Lyons looking to get out of this inning unscathed, just like with the 7th. The first pitch is a ball 1 down and in. With that fastball. And the windup 1-0. That is a strike 1 looking. And Lyons, he had a minor league deal with the Yankees last year, pitched in only 11 games for them, but has mainly been in the minor leagues. The 1-1 pitch outside and above the zone, 2-1. The windup and the 2-1 pitch, that is a ball 3. Back-to-back breaking ball pitches, just getting outside of the zone, 3 balls and a strike. And the windup and the pitch by Lyons. That's under the zone, ball 4. And the Pirates will have runners on first and second base. And now here is Colin Moran. A huge moment here, especially late in these games, especially late in these close games. With the game as close as it is, Moran looking for his first hit of the day. First pitch, a ball 1 under the zone.
When your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes, what are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys?
And Aaron Boone
starts attacking the zone.
The 1-0.
Sticking with
Finds the zone, strike 1.
the left-handed pitcher. We're not looking at who's pitching in the bullpen because it doesn't look like anybody is pitching in the bullpen at the moment. And the 1-0 pitch, a strike 1 looking. Just gets in the zone. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. And a changeup that's down and in, 2 balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike 2 looking. That one just getting in the zone. And Lyons is 1 strike away from finishing off this top of the 8th inning. The windup, the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. It got him with a changeup. Or my mistake, with a slider. And that will end the 8th inning. And the score now, Pittsburgh 3, Yankees 1. And we are now back in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Yankees trying to add on to that solo home run they had from Mike Tauchman. Kyle Crick back on the mound. For the Pirates, as they'll face off against Gleyber Torres. Starts off the inning. First pitch, a strike 1 looking.
A great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box,
and Crick, the right-handed pitcher who started his career with the San Francisco Giants. The 0-1 pitch just gets a little outside. The slider outside of the zone, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Outside that fastball, a ball and 2 strikes. Started off his career in 2017 with the San Francisco Giants before they traded him to Pittsburgh in 2018. That's where he has been since. The 1-2 pitch, that's a rip shot past the third base side. And a ball and 2 strikes. And the Yankees, all they have to do is get a base runner on. And they'll try to start that comeback train. And the 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Gleyber Torres striking out for the second time, which brings up Giancarlo Stanton. This also will bring up the question, will Stanton's bat come alive here? He has had some trouble against Chris Archer, striking out 3 times. But now against a new pitcher, let's see if he'll be a key player. Here late in this game, the Yankees trailing by 2 runs. First pitch is outside for a ball 1. There's Torres, Stanton, and Sanchez. And Crick getting signed from Stallings. And the 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss on a slider inside.
All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
At 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
And the pitch from Crick outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And a fastball just outside the zone. The Yankees trailing 3-1, and the 2-1 pitch, a strike 2 looking on a fastball. Stanton, he is 0 for 2 on, he is, my mistake, not 0 for 2, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, is trying to prevent going 0 for 4. Crick in the stretch, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch to Stanton, and that's under the zone. The count is full. The Pirates getting their only runs of the game on a 3-run home run by Gregory Polanco, and the Yankees getting their only run of the game on a home run by Mike Tauchman. Crick, the payoff pitch. That's a swing and a miss. That is a strike 3. Got him on a breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton with 4 strikeouts on the day.
That's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
That is something that Stanton will have to sit with for a while. We'll definitely have to snap out of it after the next game.
So now to the
And for the
plate,
next
Gary
day, first pitch,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez,
First pitch misses
the
high
starting
inside
catcher,
for ball 1.
is upstairs and inside for a 1-0 count. So that's a huge story right there. Stanton striking out 4 times, getting the good old golden sombrero. Count starting off at 1-0. And Crick in the stretch, a swing and a miss for a strike 1, even on a 1-1 count with that slider that had a little bit of movement outside. Crick, the 1-1 pitch. That's just outside. And a 2-1 strike count
Bases are empty here
on the
with 2 men
fastball. Sanchez, a fielder's choice in the first inning, strikes out in the third, got a base hit in the 6th. 2 balls and a strike. Crick, the windup and the pitch. That one is very well hit, but that's going to go past the first base side. Or my mistake, not the first base side, the third base side. My mistake, looking for a different angle. And the count at 2-2. Crick ahead of the count, and as a strike 3 called, it freezes Sanchez, and Kyle Crick strikes out the side to end the 8th. And the Pirates will have one more chance to get some runs on the board. 3-1 Pittsburgh.
after this. Tommy Canley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
And we are now back in the top of the 9th inning. Tyler Lyons done
Stepping into the
after
box,
2 full
Jacob
innings of
Stallings
work,
will
walking
try
2
and
batters,
lead things
striking
off
out
here in
1.
inning number 9.
As in the top of the 9th inning, we have Tommy Canley, the 29-year-old, 3-2 with an ERA of 3.67 last season. First pitch, a strike 1 looking. Tyler Lyons, 2 innings. No hits, no runs. He walked 2 batters and struck out only 1. That was Colin Moran, who was the last batter in the top of the 8th inning. We are now in the top of the 9th with Canley against Jacob Stallings, the 0-1 pitch. As a ball 1. So apart from the hit by Gregory Polanco, the Pirates' bats have been relatively quiet in this game. The 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss on a 1-2 count.
Right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And the 1-2 pitch, that one a very well hit ball past the second baseman LeMahieu into center field. Jacob Stallings getting his second hit of the day.
You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later.
And if there is any
Getting on since the tunnel.
good time to get some insurance runs on the board, it is absolutely right now. You're leading by 2 runs. Add on to the fact that you're facing off against the Yankees, so that's another thing. Here, the first pitch from Canley to Gerard Dyson, a strike 1 looking. Dyson looking for his first hit of the day. He is 0 for 3.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
And Canley throwing the heat, 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And Gerard will tip it off for an 0-2 count. Canley in the stretch 0-2. That is a foul ball past the third base side. So Jacob Stallings getting his second hit of the day. As he got his other one back in the second. The 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. That fastball inside. Canley 1-2. That is another foul ball. So Garrett Cole, that was a story coming into today. Garrett Cole faced it off against his former team for the first time in a Yankees uniform, and he gets absolutely shelled in the first inning, but is able to recover. The 1-2 pitch, a liner. This one going into the gap in right center field. Going to third is Jacob Stallings. No, he'll stay at second base. I did not see he has a speed of 9. My mistake there. And the Pirates, with runners on first and second base. And the Pirates with the first runners in scoring position since the third inning, and their first multi-hit inning since the first one. First pitch to Kevin Newman is a pop-up. This one being caught by the second baseman LeMahieu for out number 1 in the top of the ninth. So a huge offensive inning for the Pirates that we haven't seen since this game began in the top of the first. 3 hits in that first inning. The first time they've had a runner in scoring position. I said the third inning, my mistake. I meant the 5th inning when Kevin Newman was at second base. And now here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. He is 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch from Canely, upstairs and inside, ball 1. They score 3-1 here in the top of the ninth. 3-1 Pittsburgh over the New York Yankees here at Yankee Stadium. The Pirates getting all 3 runs on a 3-run home run by Gregory Polanco. The Yankees getting their only run on a solo home run by Mike Tauchman. A ball and no strikes. Runner on first and second. Inside, down and in, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for
Jacob
something
Stallings
like
and Gerard Dyson starting off the inning with back-to-back base hits. Canely, 2-0. That's a swing and a miss and a strike 1. A 94-mile-an-hour fastball to go with it, as he'll try to prevent the Pirates from scoring any more runs. Apart from this inning, from about the second inning onwards, the Pirates have not done much offensively. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup.
On
I
a
remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that
changeup.
bad. Man, the game's changing.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first and second base. The pitch. That is a foul ball. That one hitting the netting. In front of the, or my mistake, not in front of, behind the Pirates dugout along the third base side. The 2-2 pitch from Canely. That is a full count. 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Tommy Canely. The payoff pitch. That's a fly ball. This one going to right field. Back goes Judge. Judge is at the warning track. It looked like it would be gone, but it is not. Going to third is Stallings. The way that Aaron Judge was going towards the ball, it looked like that might have been gone. But he was able to make the play at the warning track. Going to third is Stallings. And now here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. While Tommy Canely trying to shut this offensive onslaught down in the top of the ninth. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. A fastball. And the 1-0 pitch, that is a strike 2 looking. Or my mistake, that was a strike 1 looking. On the slider. The 1-1. That went under the zone. Fastball, 2 balls and 1 strike. My mistake, I thought the first one was a strike. Adam Frazier, 1 for 4, got a single and a run in the first inning. Since then, he has struck out in the third, flew out to the 5th, and he grounded out to the pitcher, Tyler Lyons, in the previous inning. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And the fastball for strike 2. And the 2-2 pitch by Canely, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on that 88-mile-an-hour changeup. And that'll end the top of the ninth. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. The Pirates will have a chance to stop the Yankees.
Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
And now we have a new pitcher for the Pirates. That is Keone Kela. Who is 2-0 with an ERA of 2.12 in 32 appearances, which will finish the outing for Kyle Crick. First pitch to Brett Gardner, a strike 1 looking. Kyle Crick, no runs, no hits, no walks, and he struck out the side in the previous inning. So Kela, 2-0 with an ERA of 2.12. He has 1 save under his belt last year. And the 0-1 pitch. That one is a very, very well hit ball right near the line. He tosses his bat, and the Yankees now trail by 1 run, just like that. The Yankees taking advantage of the Pittsburgh Pirates relief pitching. The moment a new pitcher comes in, The Yankees take advantage of it and get a run on the board. Brett Gardner cutting the lead down to 1 already, making this game all the more tense, as if it wasn't tense already, because this is the New York Yankees. That was off of the foul pole. The camera angle prevented me from seeing where that ball landed. No, that was off the foul pole. And it's now a 1-run ball game. First pitch to Luke Voigt is a ball 1.
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Would not be surprised if Clint Hurdle, or my mistake, if not Clint Hurdle, Tom Prince, excuse me, the interim manager. Let's not be surprised if Tom Prince will try and get another pitcher after this. The 1-0 pitch, a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch, a strike 2 looking. And the 1-2 pitch, that is a slider outside, or my mistake, yes, a slider outside, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3, as they got him with that curveball. They'll get him for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
They've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Mike Tauchman.
And the first pitch from Kella to Mike Tauchman is a strike 1 looking on the fastball. Kella was drafted by the Seattle Mariners in 2011. Out of high school but did not sign, played in community college, and was drafted by the Texas Rangers in 2012 in the 12th round. And the 0-1 pitch outside for a ball 1. Drafted out of Everett Community College in Everett, Washington. Count is even at 1-1. Kella. The 1-1 pitch to Tauchman. Strike 2 looking. It's the under the zone fastball. Played for the Texas Rangers from 2015 to 2018 before being traded to the Pirates. The 1-2 pitch, a fastball up and out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kella getting the sign from Jacob Stallings. The 2-2 pitch, that is a foul ball. It's the netting. Behind home plate, 2-2. So the Yankees, they need to get some base runners on. And the 2-2 pitch, that is a swing and a miss, and Kella with a huge strikeout. They'll get him on the outside corner with that breaking ball, as Kella strikes out the last 2 batters after allowing that home run to Brett Gardner. Here's the Yankees' last hope in Gio Urshela. Kella, the windup, the first pitch, that is a ball 1. The score right now, the Pirates 3, the Yankees 2. This game getting interesting. Kella getting the sign from Jacob Stallings. The 1-0 pitch. That is a ball 2. On a breaking ball down and in. Urshela with that ground rule double in the 2nd inning. Flew out to the right fielder in the 4th. Grounded out to the second baseman, Adam Frazier, in the 7th inning. The fans here at Yankee Stadium excited for what is about to come. The 2-0 pitch, a strike 1 looking. Well, I didn't mean immediately. 2 ball, 1 strike count. On a fastball, up and out a little bit, but stays in the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Kella, the windup, the pitch. That is a check swing, and that is a strike 2 called on another fastball. And Kella looking to get his first save of this year. Nobody on base. The 2-2 pitch. And a full count, 3-2. Last chance for Urshela. A moment of truth right here. 3-2 Pirates, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Nobody on base. Kella, the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. The inning will continue. A 2-out walk for Gio Urshela. Kella
potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get
Will now face off against
so back to the top of the
DJ LeMahieu. Tyler Wade will be a pinch runner.
Looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
And he is 7 for 7 on stolen bases. First pitch, a strike one, looking at that 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Tyler Wade, 7 for 7 on stolen bases last year as a utility player in 43 games. And Kella, the windup and the 0-1 pitch that is under the zone. Throw to second to try and get Urshela is not in time as a stolen base. And the game-tying run for the New York Yankees, or my mistake, to get Tyler Wade is not in time. And the game-tying run for the Yankees is in scoring position. The count is at 1-1. Kella, the windup and the 1-1 pitch. That's a pop-up. This is it. This one going in the short left center. That is the shortstop Kevin Newman making the play, and the game is over. The Yankees will get a run on the board, but it will not be enough. One run on one hit. No errors. And a runner left on. And the final score, the Pittsburgh Pirates 3, the New York Yankees 2. Chris Archer getting the win. Garrett Cole getting the loss, and Keone Kella from Seattle getting the save. As it looks like we'll probably have to stop it here. You've listened to the second game of MLB The Show 20 simulation broadcast here on this YouTube channel.